Hello and welcome back to our look at the Legends of Ellaria Early Access with me, Borden. We're currently on version 0.5.38.7, so there's been an update since the last time we played. As you can see, we still got all of our buddies here with us, and now I'm going to head on over here because I want to show you one of the things that's been added in the update. But one thing, I know that some of the developers watch my stuff, and one thing I would really like if you could fix is when I'm stopped, I'd like to be able to just turn around rather than do that kind of, have to go to the side. So like when in most games when you're stopped like this, and if I then press to walk behind me, I would automatically like just flip around and then walk. But I've mentioned before, see the way we do a kind of a turn. Now when someone is actually walking, that's kind of natural, but when someone stops and then spins around, you wouldn't expect to have that. It's just a minor thing, but it is a bit off-putting. Now you can see here it's got enter home, so we now have a home and we're going to go visit it. Okay, so this is our home here. Now at the moment, so we just got a room, so everybody's home is going to look the same, I guess. But hopefully, what I'm hoping is that as the game develops, that our home will be hugely customizable, because I used to play Final Fantasy XI a lot, and everybody had a mug house, which was roughly the size of this room, I'd say, and there was a ton of different furniture and stuff you could buy, things like goldfish bowls and special clocks and special items that you got from different events. Like it could be like a Christmas event, or a Halloween event, or an anniversary event, or like a Sakura event, and you get all of these things you could collect and put on display in your mug house. And then you also had a thing where you could collect pieces of like a what would you call it? Oh, I can't remember the actual name, but it looks like a dressmaker's dummy, where you can actually hang pieces of armor on it and put them on display as well. So you can put like a full set of stuff that you're not actually using on display on those. And then there were things like weapon racks where you could have your weapons on display, and then like things like trophies that you could get, and you could even get like miniatures of the some of the enemies in the game and have them on display. And that's what I'm excited about when I heard that we're going to get a house, that we're going to be able to customize it like that. So these pictures, I can put up my own pictures instead, maybe link to screenshots that I take that could maybe replace those. And then as I said, like just being able to put in my own furniture, be able to put in my own trinkets and my own trophies and my own keepsakes, and make it mine. Because I think for a game like this, a good way then to get word of the game to spread is to let players do that, let them customize, and really do their own thing with this room. And then when people have done something cool, they're going to take a screenshot of it, and then they're going to post it up on social media, and then people are going to see that and go, oh, what game is that? And then they come and check the game out. And it's a good way to get things to spread is, let the players be creative with a space like this, and then through them being creative, they're going to promote the game. So hopefully that's something that can happen. Now, for now, let's have a look at what we can actually do. So first of all, we have a bookshelf, so let's use that. Okay. Okay, so he's setting all the books on fire, but he's not actually doing anything. Okay, and again, obviously this has just been implemented, but I hope that at some stage these books here will be a source of lore for us, because I'd love to do some kind of like what I'd love. Okay, and again, if developers are watching, this is something I'd love. Don't know about other guys or other users, but I'd love to be able to take a book from there, then go over, have a nice comfortable chair, not this chair here, a nice comfortable chair by the fire. Okay, you know, the kind of ones that have like the that have the high back and the curved arms and those kind of things, and sit down there with the book and then read a story by the fireside. And if I could do that, I would make videos of just me reading stories out of books, as long as the books are long enough. I would do that. And so again, it's, you know, it's something there. I see a lot of potential in it, where you can put tons of lore in this bookshelf and then let the players get it. And what you could also do is you could maybe have some standard books there, and then you could have other books that we have to find in the world and then bring back and put on a bookshelf, and then we could do the same thing reading them. But I like that. That's really cool. Then so here we have inspect. So he's not, yeah. Okay, so again, the animation, like what he's doing now, is nice. Like he's looking at the map and stuff. But it would be great if that was maybe like a campaign kind of map, where we could go in and maybe we could do something like when we get the world map, maybe we could go in there and do something that we can't do on the overall map just by hitting M. So maybe you get like special information or something, more information on this than you do, say, on the regular map. Or maybe you can plan out like attacks or something, do it on that map, and then when you leave, then that updates on the map that you have. So maybe you could say plan a route and say, okay, I want to do these quests, so the route I'm going to take is you know, and then plot it out on this map. Then when you leave, on your mini map and on the map that you call up when we do get one, it would then be there for you to actually to guide you. Like, and that'd be a nice thing again. And also you can probably notice the mini map has moved as well, because apparently it was in the way of some text over there up in the right hand corner. Then we've got our bed here. So at the moment we can't actually sleep in the bed, but it would be nice. It'd be nice to be able to sleep in the bed and sleep for a certain amount of hours, because sometimes when you play, you want to play when it's daytime, not when it's nighttime. Maybe if you're planning around your town and stuff, you want to do it during the day. So it'd be nice to be able to just be able to pop in here, jump in your bed for a few hours, and then set it basically to the time that you want. Next then, okay, so we got kind of an animal skill in here, and that would be, again, it's kind of a customization thing. Like if you could get maybe the skin of a particular animal that you killed yourself and put it there, and then maybe like things like special creatures that you can kill in the world, if you could maybe get their heads up on the wall or something like that, would be nice. Now here we have mediate. So I want to know what mediate actually does. Oh, hang on. Oh, it's that meditate maybe. That looks like he's doing. Okay, he's meditating. So hopefully at some stage meditate will actually have a purpose in the game. Maybe if you meditate for a certain amount of time, you can get a boost to your stats. So it's a bit like say in other games you might have rested status or something like that. Maybe it'll give you temporary boost, and then kind of make it worth doing it. Because again, the animations are cool, but it's about giving purpose to it so that the player, yeah, it is meditating. I was just reading it wrong, so apologies for that. Then we got some food over here. So what happens if we use the food plate? Okay, so he does take something off the plate and starts eating it. Okay, but he's eating it the way, what that looks like is there's guys in the tavern who are drinking beer, and it looks like the same animation where you got something in your hand, you bring it to your mouth. But the problem I see is that if we look at him here, look what he's doing. He's tilting his head back. If you're drinking something, it's natural to tilt your head back. But if you're reading something like that, it's more kind of natural to lean in towards it. So I think eating, his head should come forward towards the food, like kind of bring it up, almost meet it halfway. You know, bring it up to your mouth, and then your mouth comes down to it as well. Whereas if you're drinking, normally you bring it to your lips and then you put your head back and take a nice big swig. So just to kind of, it just looks a bit awkward doing it that way. So maybe we can get a separate animation there. And then, so what have we got here? Oh, hang on. Yeah, see this walking around, especially now in the house. You can, I think you can see what I mean about the turning around thing, because I should just be able to, whatever direction the camera is facing, press W and walk in that direction. Because in here, that's gonna get more annoying, I think. But there was something we could use here, and that's what I'm trying to figure out. But it's just hard to get him to line up because of the way his movement works at the moment. Yeah, I guess we'll check that out later. Hang on, we got something here. Ah, that's the bookshelf. Okay. Now, I thought we were going to be able to put stuff in that chest, but with a light sitting on top of it, I guess it's just for decoration. So this chest here must be for storage. Yes, it is. Okay, so we can store some stuff in there, which is nice. And I wonder, there's actually money there. We'll take the money. Thank you. But I wonder if that links to other chests, or if this is kind of an individual chest. Then next, I want to see if this wardrobe is something we can interact with. So again, trying to get him. Okay. No. Nope. Okay. Over here, see if there's anything else. Okay, I think that's pretty much everything. But as I said, it's a nice start, and it's great that it's in the game, and there's a ton of potential for this. And again, it's the kind of thing where you can let players make something their own, and you know, it's why, like, a lot of games kind of will survive, say, over other games, because if your house isn't like the same as everyone else's, then you're gonna take more kind of pride in making it look the way you want it to look. And also, I want to go talk to the mayor and see if we've got any other things we can do. Look at all these guys. Excuse me. Yeah, but, like, you know, give the player the chance to be creative with something like that. Like, we can be a little bit creative in the layout of our town, but because the houses all kind of look the same, it's difficult to be, you know, hugely creative with that. But let's we want to chat with you. There we go. Okay. How about green side? Never mind. Okay, so it looks like there's nothing else we can do with him, but we will check again. Yeah, that's all. Okay. That's a pity. It would have been nice, to have more quests. Like, I'm really looking forward to having a few more quests in the game. Okay, then the next thing. So, since the last episode, Larkon Studios did put an update live, but then there were some issues with it. But they were very quick to respond to people noticing the issues, and then they took it down, and then they fixed what they could from that, and then they put up this. So I don't know whether things were removed from the original update or exactly what happened, but this is what we have now, and it seems to be okay. We are getting a bit of frame rate drop there. You can see like I'm at 4 frames per second at the moment, which isn't great, but I'm going to try and head in here. Yes, the frame rate's making it difficult to aim. Okay, but like see that practice dummy here. So something a bit more refined than that. If you could have it inside your house. So the kind of thing, if you go to say kind of an upmarket clothes shop, or even like department stores, or chain kind of clothes stores as well, you'll see those kind of the mannequins. That's the word I was looking for. You see the mannequins there, and being able to display stuff on that, especially when later on there's going to be a wide variety of gear available. It would be really nice to be able to show it all off. And then like things like so we've got these racks here. If you could have a similar rack to that, say up on a wall. So see the way the swords and stuff are? If you could have those swords kind of turned 90 degrees so that they're placed on the wall horizontally, and then like we've got the antlers over there, so there is already stuff like what I'm talking about in the game, but it's a case of letting us customize it, and also connecting our customization to our exploration. So if you want a bear head on your wall, then you've got to go kill a bear, and the head that will be on your wall will be the head of the bear you killed, rather than just a generic bear head. So it'd be nice if there was some variety maybe in the way the bears look. And then things like if you're going to put say armor on display, you have to go and actually find the armor or have the armor created, and then you put it there. Okay, so let's see about our security. Never mind. Okay, so yeah, again, it looks like there's nothing to do. Okay, just again a bit of spelling though. Thanks, that's all I needed. So NEEDED. It's a quick fix though. But it's just every little helps with those things, because I'm dyslexic, which means that I make a lot of mistakes when I'm writing, even though I'm an English teacher. I have to be very careful when I write and when I read as well. And because of that, I do pay particular attention when I do see say mistakes and stuff. So I'd like the guys here, to do basically do the best that they can, and any help I can give to that, I want to give. Okay, so are we still up on the steps? No. Okay, so the blacksmith. We haven't talked to the blacksmith before. Now I did read something in the blacksmith might have some dialogue. It's nice here. Come in and can we talk to him? No, we can't. What's he doing? Hey, what the hell? He's getting higher and higher. Look. What are you smoking? Oh, did he just... I think he actually just went up an invisible staircase. So can we go inside his house? Okay, looks like we can. But it's nice to see like that new stuff is being put in the game all the time. And yeah, look, these kind of things. If you had that, but put it kind of the other way, because when like those are obviously there so people can pull them out and use them. But when you're displaying stuff, a lot of times you put them the other way. Yeah, let's come in here and have a chat with him. So we can talk to him in here. Or we can't. Okay, so we can't talk to the blacksmith at the moment. I think there was a problem with his dialogue or something that was causing issues. So hopefully that dialogue will be added later on. And what I'd love to see as well is, you know, if we do have like customization available in, say, in the in our own home, then it'd be great like for something like the Steam Workshop, where maybe people can create pieces of furniture that you could put in your house, that you could maybe like add that through the Steam Workshop rather than doing it through mods and stuff. You might have to have a mod, you know, for them to work, but if you were able to access then a whole bunch of them through the Steam Workshop, I think that would be really cool. You can see there though, look at the cloud that's following me. Looks like I'm bringing rain with me or something. Like I'm the rain making king now. But what we're going to do now is we are well, we're kind of running out of time, so I think I've showcased pretty much what I wanted to this time. So this one was all about kind of some of the newer stuff in the game, and the main thing with that is the look at all those guys. The main thing with that is our home, and I've thrown out some ideas. If you have any ideas how you know, the home could be utilized as well, you know, post them in the comments, and then I'll pass them on to the developer as well, and I'll give you a shout out too, like in the next video, just to say thanks. But you know, it's exciting times, I think, with the game. All these guys seem excited as well, so I hope you are too. But we're about out of time for this one. In the next one, we're going to take these guys and we're going to go and get ourselves in a fight just to see what happens. But for now, that's the end of this video. I hope you're enjoying this. You enjoyed this video and you're enjoying the series. And if you are, maybe you'll consider hitting the like button and sharing the video, because if you can share it to your friends who you might think will like it, or even people you don't like but you think they'll like it, or on your favorite social media or anything like that, it's a huge help for me, and it's going to be a huge help for the game as well, just to get more eyes on the game, more people to see it, because the recently, like the game is attracting more people, it's getting better reviews, and everything is looking good, and the developer's doing a great job, and it'd be nice to help, you know, spread the word about the game. But that is it for now, and I really do hope to see all of you next time. Goodbye. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, maybe you'll hit the subscribe button there on the right and check out some other videos here on the left.